Welcome to San Diego, Snapdragon Stadium, home to the San Diego State Aztecs. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the San Diego State Aztecs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis. The Aztecs will kick it away to start us off. And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So San Jose State's offense will go on the attack first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing...
Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. Guys, let's talk for a moment about San Jose State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Back to throw, it's McDaniel using the quick game. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The Spartans have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Gets it out fast. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Wants to throw it. On target to the left. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And the Spartans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to buy time. Got enough space. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looking downfield, it's McDaniel. A little screen to the running back. Touchdown, Spartans! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole first quarter and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass.
San Diego State, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Aztecs offense has its first opportunity of the day. And, David, they've got a receiver that, if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff Award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Flushed out of the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's busted. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to throw. It's Madsen. Got it in the middle. It's McClure. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's 4. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Aztecs line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. All wideouts, no backs. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The short hands, it's Coleman. They get him on the ground. Late in the half, they have the first down at the 41. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Snapdragon Stadium.
The Spartans will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's Madsen. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's busted. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Aztecs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming out. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second-half start they'd hoped for. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, San Jose State. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense, forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Washington had an impressive showing at home, and to do it with some of the legends of the past there, Mark Brunell, Napoleon Kaufman, and Lincoln Kennedy, what a special victory. All that speculation.
There he goes. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. The Aztecs will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw, it's McDaniel. He's got the back in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Spreads out 4 receivers, trips right, a single receiver to the left on 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, the inside give. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have to snap it again here in the 3rd. We've come to the end of the period, and San Jose State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. dumps it to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Carr. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Spartans have this offense rolling.
Timeout, San Diego State.
From the gun, the ground game. Breaks into the open. He's run out of bounds at the 23 after the big gainer. The Spartans with the 1st and 10.
And first down for the offense.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll give it to him again. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Dropping back, it's McDaniel. Got the quick pass. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Spartans are threatening in the red zone. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Dead center perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Got a man. It's Ford. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. A strike downfield. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. And the Aztecs want to pick up the tempo. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Motion from the wideout. Off play action on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Makes the catch, it's Bostic.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Got him downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. He fires to the left side. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
San Diego State, 7.
And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure this doesn't